Hello friends, friends, yeah, I'm having coffee. I'm in India and it's going to be 4 after 10-15 minutes. It will be 4 p.m. here, but I'm having a coffee as though it's a morning coffee and I'm in America, because in America it is going to be 5:30 now, morning 5:30. So what happens is, when you travel from one place to the other place and you stay there for quite a long time, like I've been doing it for 10 years now, constantly every year. So what happens is that your body does not know that way that you have changed the location, but it remembers the pattern in which it was consuming things. So for few days it happens like this. For few days, 1 week or 10 days, it happens like this, that your biology and your chemistry is actually happening the way it was happening, which means that your cravings, your food, your consumption of this thing, and your hormones and everything, it happens as though this is morning here now, and it will start your sleep time, your eating time, and your waking up time. All becomes, all is right now, because I just come back 2-3 days ago. So it is actually happening according to my being in USA, because the body does not know that you have changed the locations, but it knows how it has to, not immediately, it will not come back immediately to the same timings and then rest of the consumption in the body, but it will take some time, because right now it is still in that groove of being in America, and the consciousness keeps observing the pattern. But I also don't do it like this, that immediately you say, oh no, I'm going to do it like this, and then suddenly you stop that pattern. No, we know gradually it will come back to the fact that now this is day, and now gradually everything will change as per the timings of this place. This is one thing. And secondly, this is how the body works, right? And we keep observing the way it behaves, right? Because this is an automatic system, you can't shut it off, right? But let it go, and gradually it will come back to this routine also, the routine of India. Now, the second thing is that I've made a video for yoga and for meditation. In yoga, in Patanjali Sutra, the first aphorism of yoga is Chitta Vritti Nirodh, which means that you have to still the fluctuations of the body. How will you do the fluctuations of the body and feel unity? I have manifested that when you sit in any asana and you do yoga, your whole energy you have to feel in that asana, in that moment only, and then you will realize that at that time you can't speak, you can't talk, you can't gossip, you cannot do anything, because your full concentration, full focus, and full energy is within the body, and you're also feeling the change in the body. That is what is yoga, is unity, because then your mind, your body, and your awareness, all three are combined in one thing only, and that is why we call it Chitta Vritti Nirodh, that it brings stillness to the fluctuations of the body. Because as you wake up in the morning, the mind rises, and there are various things that you do, but while you're in yoga, you can do that, right? Because obviously if you will dissipate energy here and there, you will not be able to do it, right? Secondly, meditation. In meditation, in yoga, the difference is, in yoga you feel the stillness in the movement and in the asana, but still you are feeling the movement. But when you meditate, you put your attention on the tip of the nose, go inside, and you sit inside. At that time you will feel your own rhythms, you will feel your own nad, you will feel your own sounds, you will feel your own vibrations, but all from inside. You will feel those. You will feel that the river is flowing inside, but you are still. So what is still in you? Everything works. There cannot be absolute stillness, but still you will feel that all activity of the body is nil, but it is only that rhythm of the universal life which is flowing in you. And when you meet with that universal rhythm which is flowing in you, you find it so beautiful, because this instrument works both ways. Outside, like this is a moment, I can see the moment of the hand, but moment inside moment of that life force which is moving, and that heart throb, you can't feel if you don't sit still. And when you sit still and you feel that, you meet with the self, and that is how you restore the energy and you give strength to the connections from inside, right? These eyes can see, but processing takes place inside, and the seer is inside, and the connections for these instruments, your nose, your ears, and everything is inside. So from inside it becomes beautiful, inside it becomes meditation gives strength and flexibility inside, and yoga gives strength and flexibility to your all limbs, inside and outside both. So this is the benefit of doing these things. You can literally change your body. We have already done it, right? And we keep manifesting it from time to time and keep telling people that this is all possible, okay? So that is what Patanjali Sutra, your Patanjali Rishi, he in the first aphorism he says, now let's start with yoga. That yoga and meditation, they bring you to the level of the unity of the self, both inside and outside, because otherwise you only know objective life. Without these things, you are only here and there, you're busy, you're active, you're doing something outside. But when you give proper rest to your senses, and yet you feel your activity, it is feeling activity and inactivity both, and that gives you your own total view of the landscape, and that is how you feel whole, holy, and holistic. You feel full, you know who you are, and go on proceeding with it, okay? Thank you so much. God bless you. Stay tuned, happy, healthy, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.